right, we're back with Josh Lennon, State Farm here in Brunswick Forest. We're ready to talk some more about home insurance. Next, we'll talk about liability. Liability insurance is going to come with every standard homeowner policy in North Carolina. The question is, how much liability coverage do you need? Do you have a personal umbrella policy in place to coincide? If so, maybe you can take a reduced liability on the home because you have extended coverage with the umbrella. Basically, what the liability is going to cover is if somebody gets hurt on your property, either due to your negligence, maybe you hired a roofer, he doesn't have insurance, he falls off the roof, he could technically come after you. Your liability insurance will cover you for that type of thing. If your dog gets out and bites your neighbor, that's where your liability insurance would come into play. If you have a loose railing on the steps going up to your house and you didn't fix it and somebody fell, your liability insurance would come into play. So it's very important to have it. It's just you need to evaluate how much you have in order to cover your assets, because everyone's going to be different. You don't want to have too much and you don't want to have too little. Loss of use would be the next thing we'll discuss. Loss of use is basically, it's going to run a percentage of whatever you insure the home for. And typically what we're looking at for loss of use is in a fire or a bad storm where your home is uninhabitable due to the damage. We would provide you with loss of use or additional living expenses. So if you had to still pay your mortgage at your house, but you had to rent a place in order to continue to live because your home was uninhabitable or unsafe, we would pay those additional living expenses. If you had to have your electricity on at the house while the contractor's there, but you also had to have electricity at your new rental property, we would pay one of the electric bills. So that loss of use can be very helpful, and it's an important part of your coverage. Hey, I really appreciate you spending some time with us here today. I know I did a very brief overview on home insurance, so please don't hesitate to call my office or stop by. We're here Monday through Friday, every day, 8:30 to 5:30. And just feel free to ask us any questions or even just stop by and get some nice fresh baked cookies or a drink. Look forward to seeing you soon.